the necklace and the earring set for less than $80. Colleen Lopez, the Opal and Gemstone drop earrings. This is an amazing combination here, both in the opal, both Ethiopian opal, a little bit of Australian opal as well, with that vibrant blue gemstone, the Apatite. $149.90 is the item number. You've got the $37.48. One of the things about colours, one of the things about coloured gemstones that I've quickly gathered over the years, over the 17 years that I've been showing jewelry and gemstones, is that love for the colour, the play of colour, and that's exactly what you get here. With that combination through these gemstones, so you have the Apatite, you have the lapis that's going through there, you got some pink Australian opal as well that's here. The Ethiopian, which is this variety that we're going along here, you'll notice that you've got an amazing combination. You see that?
I think the end of the hour, half hour short.
See that? Look at this. If you see to the side, you see that play of colour. Now, the way that happens is very much similar to what we just saw with Josh's opals, I should say with his pearls. If you look at the opal at a very high-powered microscope, there are tiny thousands of tiny packed spheres. When white light enters into the gemstone, it refracts. So it breaks down in the red, the orange, the green, the blue, the indigo, the violet. That blues you're seeing there is Apatite. $149.90 on the Colleen Lopez. Now, another person who is absolutely adamant about the quality of anything that her name goes to is, of course, Colleen. Epitome of style, epitome of stace, absolutely beautiful. $37.48 on the drop of these earrings. They're just on 3/4 of length in the drop, 3/8 wide, rhodium plated, 925 sterling silver. But you have your choice right now. Reminding you that we are delivering these for free. So for $37.48, you get that chance. But you'll notice here, one of the big things about opal, when it comes with the play of colour where red is more present, and you can certainly see some gorgeous oranges and tones coming through, that's when the price really spirals. It really takes off, because one of the things about this is about the quality of the gemstone. Now, translucency is one thing, but the play of color when it comes to opal is absolutely essential. This is Ethiopian opal. They call it a volcanic type of opal, where, of course, the Australian opal tends to be what they call from an ancient ocean, where it's all sort of drifted down, high silicon-laden water has drifted down in the cracks and crevices, and that's how it's created. But you've got your choice right now in these 4 options. Sensational colours when it can. That's what you want. I mean, in this time of year, we do tend to wear, as you'd appreciate, maybe little darker colours, greys, chocolates, blacks, that sort of thing. By having a pop of colour, just framing the face so perfectly, makes it such a beautiful option. And this is where, for those of you who have maybe when it comes to the Christmas time, maybe the presents weren't quite what you'd hoped for. January birth babies, as well as going into the year, whether you think about those occasions where you want just the perfect pair of earrings. I want to remind you, you're seeing there at the bottom of the screen, 5 flex pays. How do you do that? HSN card, because we keep talking about the HSN card, not even great options, but also gives you an additional flex pay every single day of the year on fashion, on beauty, and on jewelry. Well, today's a 24-hour jewelry event. So if you qualify for an HSN card, not only will we'll take $10 off your very first purchase, but we'll also make sure there's an additional flex pay on every single item. This is from Colleen Lopez, the Opal and Gemstone drop earrings for $149.90. You've got those beautiful, now the Apatite itself, which you're seeing there predominantly neon blue. I mean, this is where it almost looks like the light's been switched on inside it. This is the most perfect combination with both the colors of the opal with the neon blue and Apatite. $149.90 on the price, and then your flex pay as small as $29.90 with the HSN card. We mentioned that it is absolutely a 24-hour jewelry event as we go from one hour to the next. I'm being joined on the set by lovely Leslie. Hi, how are you?
Look at you, how handsome you are.
Oh, that's what I do.
You got all polished up.
Oh, that's what I do. I brush up, okay?
Well, I've got a great 2 hours with the one and only Anthony Palercio of Michael Anthony Jewelry. Quite possibly, of course, yes, you know his classic pieces. They all come with a lifetime warranty on them. But this guy right here, this is quite possibly one of his most famous pieces, and this is that 2-tone nativity stone scroll ring. I am looking at the final 2